I found out that my stepmother secretly despises me and my siblings. I was on my computer when I saw my stepmom had accidentally left a Reddit account logged in, and the first thing I saw was her last post in which she detailed things about me in a random Reddit sub. She criticized my appearance, lied about me, called me names and flat out stated she hated me. She has posts about how happy she is when my siblings are not at home. She has comments talking about how she can't wait for us to turn 18 and leave the house. She has a lot of comments stating that it's okay to not love your stepchildren because they're not family and it's okay not to consider them one. And she viciously attacks anyone in her comments who tries to even give us the benefit of the doubt. She states she is tired of hearing the laughter of a teenager and can't wait until we all leave the house so my father can be with his real family. And she word for word says that she would rather unalive herself than act like she cares about us. But that's not the end, because what she hates the most is having to learn sign language. For my little sister, it had always seemed strange to me that she still struggles with sign language, but now I know that she never really put in the effort to learn. My sister always said that for many people, sign language is very difficult. So I never said anything. Now I know that she always found it stupid to learn how to communicate with my sister, even though my sister always tried to help her. I was too surprised by the hatred she had. When my father spends time with me and my sister, her jealousy towards us is so obvious that it disgusts me. So many people told her how they felt the same way about their stepchildren. My siblings are not problem children. They even love her very much. And what fills me with anger the most is that she is so fake in front of us. Do you know the number of times I offered to babysit my half-brother so she and my dad could go on a date? All those times she refused to let me take care of him. Now I saw comments that she left about how I am living at my father's house and I don't help her at all, only for other people to respond saying that she should give my father an ultimatum to make me leave because I'm too old to live with him and he has a new family. I cook my food, do my laundry, and help my father pay the bills while she doesn't, and I normally only come home on the weekends because I'm attending a police academy for almost a full week. It was my father who told me to move back with him so that when I come back from the academy on Friday nights it will be a shorter trip. She says weird things about my interactions with my father, saying that it is not normal for me to hug him very tight and that I should know my place. He is my father. What the hell is wrong with her? I'm so disgusted. I have the comments, I have the posts. I have even comments from years ago, and I will use them. I don't care. Update: I told my dad that I was staying at a friend's house when I left the academy, but I went to my mom's house and told her everything. She doesn't even know what Reddit is. That site isn't used too much here, but I translated the comments and posts for her. I showed her the videos and my mom was furious. I explained to her that in the comments, my stepmother also made posts and comments complaining about my mother, even though they have always had a cordial relationship. Still, my stepmother was lying, saying that my mother was troublesome. No one in the comments said anything. Everyone supported her and recommended that she should move far away from her legal family, far away from the problematic biological mother and kids. First, we told my brother, who was also upset and said that she was fake, but that he had seen her ignore my sister and pretend that she did not see or hear her a lot of times. He explained that, like me, it also seems strange to him that stepmother has not yet learned sign language. My siblings spend a lot of time at my father's house. Just like English or Spanish, sign language is much easier to learn if you live with someone who uses it every day. Therefore, it is strange that the stepmother doesn't use it. He said that even my father has offered to pay for her classes. She says she doesn't have time. We asked him if he noticed any other behavior of that kind, and he said that his stepmother doesn't let him take care of our younger brother, which she also does with me. But curiously, she does let our sister take care of him, so I don't understand that. Other than that, she's never treated him badly or anything like that. At the time of telling my sister, she was the most hurt. She cried, especially because of her stepmother's comments towards me, calling me a weirdo. It's kind of ironic how the comments towards her affected me and the comments towards me affected her. Haha. Something that my sister noticed that I didn't is that almost all of my stepmother's comments are criticizing me, my sister, and even my mother. But my brother has only criticized his sleepovers or when he comes back late from being with his friends. My sister said she always believed her stepmother didn't really hear her and maybe wasn't speaking well and didn't understand her. I think that's the shittiest thing of all. My sister's greatest pride is being able to pronounce some words, no matter how short they are or if they sound like noise to some people. We understand her, but stepmother made her feel insecure every time she ignored her. I know that my sister always justified that by believing that it was her mistake and that her stepmother made an effort to learn, but it was simply more difficult for her. But now we know that, no, she was never interested in learning. My mother said she was going to talk to both of them. Mainly because even though it's an anonymous site, the stepmother's way of expressing herself is sick. She's not going to let my siblings be around someone like that. We arranged that we were going to tell our father all together and show him everything. So we're probably going to tell him tomorrow because I need to leave for the academy on Monday. My stepmother's account is not deleted. It's crazy how she makes things up to get approval from strangers. At this point, I don't even know if she's crazy or a mythomaniac.